RHS Bridgewater represents a number of firsts for the Royal Horticultural Society. It's the first time that the Society has developed a garden entirely from scratch. It's also the first time that the RHS has built a garden in a heritage context. And it's the first time that the RHS has built a garden directly adjacent to such a big urban centre as Manchester. The key work horticulturally that's going on at the moment includes the repair of the walls in the walled garden, which is a gargantuan task but is coming along really well. We've also got the lake work, so it's been drained out now. We've got to desilt it, and then we'll be fixing around all the banks before filling it up next year. And thirdly, we've got an army of volunteers working their way through the woods, salvaging materials on the one hand, but also clearing a lot of the rhododendron ponticum which is invaded through the site, and just knocking that back and opening everything up ready for planting.
So a big part of our objectives here is to try and inspire the next generation to want to garden themselves or even to work in horticulture in future. So we'll have a whole range of activities. We're building a learning centre with 2 classrooms and also a teaching garden, and that's primarily aimed at school children, primary schools. We'll also offer up to 20 traineeships and apprenticeships and have a whole programme of much more high-level horticultural training opportunities.
We've got less and less young people coming into the industry. So from my perspective, it's really important to get young people involved in this sort of projects. They realise, well, you can do this for a living. You know, I didn't know at 15 that you could come and be a gardener, be a curator, be a tree surgeon. The young people we've been working with this morning are already saying, when can I do an apprenticeship? They're really excited about the project. They're really interested that something like this is happening in Salford.
I would recommend the programme Bridgewater to my friends because it's really great, active, you can learn new things.
We fed the pigs today and looked after them, which has been really fun. I've enjoyed that. I'd definitely come back when NCS is finished, maybe everything they're doing here is good.
We've never had a garden in Salford before. It's just like a getaway. It's been good fun. I've met lots of new people.
The really big advantage of the garden being so close to Manchester is that we can outreach to such a wide audience of diverse people. There's a huge appetite for gardening, and this new garden will help fill that void.
The local community are already super involved. The other area of support that we really still need is funding support. We've got a significant contribution from Salford Council, from a couple of other major donors, but we've still got a way to go if we are to build things like the Welcome Building with the Learning Centre that I've mentioned, also contributions towards the woodland, to the wider horticulture. All of that will take significant funding if we are to open in 2020 as we're hoping.
We are still looking to fundraise for the wider estate and some of the exciting projects that we've got in the pipeline for the future.
And there really is nothing like this in this area, and therefore we hope that this will be an inspiration for young people, for old people, a place for people to come together for generations to come.